Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone for teaching us his truth to rule well. There's a brother Izar out here in Leander, Texas, about 20 minutes away from Austin. But it says 17 states and Trump joined Texas lawsuit. It's still a doomed Supreme Court stunt, because if a state sues another state, all right, so if it's an issue within the United States, America, where a state sues another state, then it automatically goes to the Supreme Court. You know, you have these people that are saying, you know, that Donald Trump should have won, and they're trying to sue certain things, but there's not enough proof. Well, Texas is suing these other states by unconstitutional rights, you know, saying that what they did was unconstitutional, I should say, you know, which is allowing voters to vote on 3 days past the period where it stops, and certain things that are that was done, you know, for certain states, you know. So it says the Texas suit is also a perfect microcosm for so many of the other cases we've seen filed in the past month. You see, so many of the things that were past filed eventually got done away with. All right, they didn't make it to the Supreme Court for the reason that there wasn't enough evidence to sustain that the claim. You know, there wasn't enough evidence to sustain the claim. So now you have the state of Texas that is suing. All right, these other states. There's 3 or 4 other states that is suing, and you have a lot of states that are following behind Texas, and you have governors and politicians of those certain states that are being sued that are joining the fight to sue those states, man. Why? Because they want Donald Trump in office, right? So it says, for all of the many lawsuits the President Donald Trump and his supporters have filed challenging the 2020 election results, the new winner for the hubris and cynicism may be the action that the state of Texas filed directly in the Supreme Court late Monday night, asking the justices to throw out the results in 4, but only 4, battleground states: Georgia, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin. So far, 17 states have filed motions backing the Texas Attorney General, and Trump has asked the Supreme Court to let him join the lawsuit as well, you see? So you have state against state, the United States against the United States, all right? You have Esau, Edom, Idumea against Idumea, you know? And these are things that are popping right now in this world, man, you know? And people are calling Donald Trump crazy for going up against these things, you know, and for Texas, calling Texas crazy for going up against really the rest of the United States. And once it stood up against the election, all right, you had these other states, 17 other states right now, I think it's at 19, that are following behind Texas, man, you know. And that just reminds me of one very important thing, man. Obadiah 1 and 3, right? We know the book of Obadiah talks about Idumea. We know Obadiah talks about the destruction of Babylon the Great, you know, and the elect being in control. So Obadiah 1 and 3, it says, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, right, which are the Idumeans, right? It says, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground, right? So you have these Idumeans, all right, that voted for Trump. You have Idumeans that voted for Biden. 2/3 that voted for Biden, and you know, you also have 2/3 that voted for Donald Trump. You know, the elect, the true, I shouldn't say the elect, you know, but really, yeah, all right, the people of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the men of the Lord, those men did not vote. They did not go out there to vote. Why? Because we believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and we believe that this is the last Trump You know, we believe that we believe that this is the last time, man. We're in the last days, you know. So the Idumeans, the pride that they have, that they can just lie and go about it. All right, those lies that they carry, man. All right, they've been proven wrong, man. All right, they're slipping. They're not as careful as they once were, you know. And their pride has deceived them. Let's go into that word first, pride. The pride, which is Zadan, or Zadawan. It says pride, insolence, presumptuousness, arrogance, right? And that's what we see with Esau, Edom, the Idumeans, their arrogance, you know. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, deceived. Salakia. Deceived is Nasha, all right, which reminds me of NASA, all right, which that's really how you say it, Nasha, NASA, all right, which is they have the tongue of the serpent on the NASA logo, you know, which, who does NASA belong to? The United States, man, all right, to the serpent, really, you know, to the Idumeans. So it says to beguile. Now, who beguiled Eve? The serpent, right? What did the apostle say? If unless I be beguiled through the mind, as Eve was, you know. So be not deceived, man. Be not deceived, you know. Like these Edomites and these 2/3, they're deceived. All right, deceived, to be beguiled, to deceive utterly, right? It says a primitive root, a primitive root, Salakia, to lead astray. You see, to lead astray, man. And that's what these politicians do. You know, I went into the word politician last time, and it just basically, to sum it all up, it means to gain favor. You know, to gain favor. It doesn't mean to stand up for what's right. It just means to gain favor despite of what's morally correct. You see? So if it's not morally correct for you to say, you know, to the Latinos, to the Negroes, to the Native Americans to go to another land, to leave America, to leave Babylon, if it's not morally moral to say that, but the majority of the people want that, then guess what? The politicians are going to bring that up. You know? It says, verse 4, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle. And what's the representation of the eagle? What's one of the logos of America? The eagle, right? The bald eagle. It says, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, NASA, thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh, right? And that happened around 1970, you know, which is 350 years after 1620, which was really the beginning of this nation, you know. That's really when it actually started in 1620. You know, you have the 4th of July thing that they say, oh, it happened in this day. Really, it happened in 1620. That's when Babylon set sail for America, right? That's when Babylon set sail to the Americas, you know. And then, you know, in 1969, that was the last successful Apollo mission, all right? Because in 1970, the mission failed, you know. The mission failed. They didn't make it, you know, and that was the beginning of the end. Also, it's notated that in 1970 is widely known when Abba Bivens, you know, really started getting to be spread out, you know, to be known. Because like Elder Apostle Tahar said, Abba Bivens was going out before 1970, you know, but around 1970, that's when he was known to be going out, you know. And that's around the time Babylon the Great started falling. It said, if thieves come to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? Right? So now we're seeing, you know, like it says in Isaiah 47, uncover the locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, Salakia, make bare the leg, Let me actually just go to it. Because Esau, Edom's ways and the things that he's brought forth in this world are being sought up. They're being searched out. It says, Isaiah 47 and verse 2, take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover thy thigh, pass over the rivers. Right? Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. So now Babylon the Great is being known for that great whore that she is, man. A fucking joke. All right? You don't think these other nations are looking at America right now with the shit that's going on? And if this stuff really goes to happen and actually passes, everybody's going to look America like a fucking joke. They already do. How much more now? Thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua, when he comes back, he's not going to meet you like a regular ass man. He's not going to meet you with somebody that has less power than you. He's coming back as a force, man. And when he comes back, he's going to show you who's boss, man. So that pride of thine heart has deceived thee, man. The pride of thine heart has deceived me. Deceived thee. What does scripture say? Matthew 12 and verse 25. And Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. And these are the times, man. This thing that's happening right now with the presidential election, that's going back and forth. It's yes, it's no, it's maybe, it's let's not do it, it's let's do it, it's this, it's that, it's all over the place, man. And scriptures speak about that. All right. It says every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. Right? So you have this kingdom, which is Babylon the Great, that is divided against itself. Right? That's why Biden had said that this is the perfect storm. This is the perfect storm because he can come in while there's division and conquer. All right. How much more division is going to happen now, man? I was making a joke about it, and I said, get ready for Civil War number 2, man. Because this stuff, the way the Most High is playing, this chess game, man, he's unbeatable, untouchable. Right? Before you make your first move, you already lost. That's how the Most High has it set up, man. He has everything set out perfectly, all right, for him to come back and destroy this fucking place, man. And Adawan Ratazah, Lord willing, Yahweh Shem Yahushua comes back and destroys this place soon. Soon, man. This place is wicked with nothing but imposters and a bunch of deceiving ass men. A bunch of female ass men. Effeminate. And scriptures talk about what's going to happen to effeminate men, right? 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 9. And in that chapter, it also tells you, be not deceived. For drunkards and revilers and all kinds of wicked men are not going to make it into the kingdom of heaven, man. So how do you expect a wicked ass ruler like Donald Trump, all right, or Joe Biden, or any other person that comes into that stead to bring this place into righteousness when that person's wicked? So verse 26, it says, and if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? And it's not going to stand, man. It's written in scripture. All right. This place is going to come down. It's going to be destroyed according to scripture. And Lord willing, that happens soon, man. So keep your eyes peeled, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is working a great thing in our time, man. So Texas to sue. Texas, 17 states and Texas to sue 3 states, right? Georgia, Wisconsin, and let me see what else. It was Slovakia. What was it? I was up here. Georgia, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin. 4 states being sued by 17 states following behind Texas. So I hope that was edifying. With that, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash, the honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.